So I went ahead and cleaned off the area of interest, and just like all of my Macintosh portable videos and SE30 videos, this is no different. So we'll take the light, shine it through, and then take a look. Sure enough, you see, even though the top of it, everything looks fine, but as soon as you get up underneath it, with the old lighting trick, you can see the copper right around that via. It's completely gone. So I know for a fact that connection is open. So this circuit can't be operating properly at that point. So we're going to go ahead and meter that out, but I'm pretty sure it's broken, and I'm going to go ahead and check for other ones. So please stand by, and you don't have to see this because of the magic of video editing. Howdy everybody in YouTube land. This video is about a JL 300 by 4. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Amplifier. I went ahead and got it to this point and spared you all the gory details because it's the same thing in every other past video. I pulled the clips off, tested the power transistors. I didn't see any bad, so I decided to power it up. All 4 modules came on. They were getting equally warm. I went ahead and checked all my switches and crossover settings. I grabbed a pair of RCA cables, plugged them into the plug, set it for 2-channel mode, had my speaker hooked up, and green light was on. It was drawing current, but I didn't have hardly any sound at all. So I turned the gain almost all the way up, and then the phone I'm using to record now, I turned it all the way up, and I could hear the music, but it was almost like it was headphones level. So this amplifier is in muting, and it was equal between all the channels. So I tried the rear inputs. I put it in 4-channel mode, both rears, both fronts, they all do the same thing. So whatever the problem is, it's global, okay? So the next thing I did was I started checking these 10 ohm resistors, which love to burn open if one of these op amps goes bad. So, and then the reason why you get sound is you get passive leakage through these resistors, through the IC itself. So I went ahead and checked all that. Everything was kosher. I had positive, negative 15 volts everywhere on this board. None of the chips were getting abnormally hot, and none of that. So, but I'm hoping this video is going to be a repair video because I don't think it needs any parts, and here's why I'm saying this. I was looking close to here, and I noticed a little bit of corrosion down in here, I think it was. Yeah, see that green stuff? So I figured, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take it apart. So I did, and whoa, look what we got here. That is a problem. I don't know if that's causing the problem, but it might be. And you can see some of the corrosion has migrated here. I'll clean it off with my finger a little bit, because the board literally rests right on that, as well as that and that. So that's why these patches are open. So, but I commonly see that with the 500/1s is this corrosion here. And on the 500/1, this circuit is the remote turn-on circuit. So, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, there's probably an open trace here, which is not bringing this thing out of mute. Because I bet there are little FET transistors on here somewhere. I've not seen the schematics for this unit. I don't think they exist outside of JL. But in here somewhere is a muting circuit. Let's see, input attenuation. There's a transistor here, a pair of transistors probably in here somewhere. But yeah, there's a pair of MOSFETs in here. Well, not MOSFETs, but JFETs. Logic level JFETs that pull signal sources to ground for muting. That's how most of this stuff works. So, none of the switches seem noisy. The crossover seems to be working, even though I could barely hear it on this guy here. But I know there's an issue there. So as soon as I saw that pretty much arouses my suspicion. So I think this is going to be a repair video. I could upload this in 2 parts, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and tack the repair on the end of this one. And, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buzz the connections out, and I'll show which one's bad here in a minute. And then we'll do some patch wires and then try it again and see what happens. I left the heat sink on so things wouldn't overheat. And I'll go ahead and hook everything up and try it again. And hopefully that we can fix this problem. So in addition to finding that one trace open, I also found 2 more. I found this one's open. Nope, not that one. This is the one you saw in the video that was open. This one's open. And that one's open. Well, this one's okay. I checked it. This one's okay. These are okay. This one's okay. All of them are okay, except for this trace, which connects a resistor, goes through here and down the other side and back over. So that trace can be repaired just by jumping a wire from here, and because it goes through here, that's where it's broken, jumps up and then goes over to here. So I can make a wire jumper from here to here and fix that. But this is an LM324, which is a general quad op amp. This is the ground, I'm pretty sure, and this one is the VCC. So this trace here, this fat one, is open here and here. Both of them are open, and this one's still good. But so what that actually means is this chip is cut off from all power, because I metered this guy from here over, because it comes here as well. It's open from here to here as well as from here to here, because it comes through on the other side back here. So I checked this guy, it's good. It comes over to here. But yeah, this chip has no power. So this circuit is not even functioning at all. So most likely that's the reason why our audio is mostly muted. And if you've got a 300 by 4, then in all 4 channels have sound but barely any sound. This is likely why. The 500/1, this circuit's different, and it's part of the remote circuitry. So if it's damaged, the lights don't come on and doesn't power up. But this one does power up. So that means the circuitry for that is in here somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make some jumper wires, and then we will meter everything out and try this again. So I went ahead and switched cameras because my main camera is my phone here, which I gotta have it for audio. So assuming this works, I gotta use that for testing. So I went ahead and patched up the traces because, well, they were pretty screwed. I only found 3 that were broken. I haven't found any more, so I'm gonna hope that there's no more than I currently have. So let's go ahead and reassemble this thing. Alright. Oh crap. Scoot that back. Hold on, sorry, iron on. Turn that off. Go ahead and anchor those on in place. Let's see. Oh, need an audio cable. Should have done all this before I started the camera, but I decided not to, just so I can bring you along with it. Because if it works first try, you'll know. If not, then I'll just edit it all out. So get that all plugged in. Move that out of my way. This set up in YouTube. Okay, get that all done. Alright, got a song queued up, which I won't play long because I don't have any of the royalty-free content. So I'm just going to play a few seconds of this one. So, alright, let's turn the power on. She's coming up to current. All the LEDs are lit up as before. Power light as before. Let's go ahead and get that in the speaker and start. Hey, how about it? That channel works. That one works. That one works. And there you go. That is how you fix a JL 300x4 that has weak or no audio on all channels. But green lights on, no protect. So, there you go. If you have corrosion in this department, you got to take care of it. Thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a comment if you have one.